Hey, it's Mr. Holman. This should be a short tutorial on how to do your first blog. So you're back at your login page. You go to Edit Site. And for today's purposes, I have two blogs. I have my social studies blog, which I'm not going to use. I'm going to use the one just called blog. You would use your social studies blog, obviously. I click that, so I'm on that page. And it looks like we've seen before. We got a little bit of who I am and these three buttons. Every time you're asked to make a blog, in my class, you always come here. You never create another page that's called blog. You always go to the same blog page and you do a new post. A couple things happen. The new post is automatically dated. You can put your title in. So here it's going to be, I'm going to write about Hadoken. Things are not always what they seem. If I could just type, it'd be so much quicker. I tend to like all my blog posts with an image. And then I also like text next to the image. So I drag it over and I kind of make two columns. Now to get my image, I'm going to go to my Hadoken link. Now to get you there, again, I just went back to my DA on the 15th. And there's the link. So I click it. It opens it up. For practical purposes, I'm taking the first one. I'm not going to search it around. Now, you can screenshot a bunch of these for your blog if you want. You can choose which one you want. I'm going to take this one, screenshot. I go back to building my blog. I click to upload. We've done uploads in the last tutorial, so I don't need to spend a ton of time here. On this case, I'm only doing one picture. So it was the last one I took. I click it, upload. That picture is there. Once the picture's there, I can grab the corners and resize it. I can also add captions. So Hadoken with Photoshop, because this one was photoshopped. So I had that caption. Now over here, I'm gonna write the answers to the questions. If you get a red like that, important, you hit Control and you click the word, and it comes up. If I could click the word. And when you click the word, it should come up with spell checks for you. And it doesn't, which I don't understand because it was just a typo. Anyway, I just inverted two letters. It should have come up. Let's try that again. Okay, you should get a red line. You hit Command and the word, and you do get them up here. Maybe I just didn't look at the right place. You write your answer to your question. So that's a way to spell check. You might write a lot, okay? So it might take up a lot of room because you're answering the questions required. Maybe you need to do a photo gallery. Again, we did this before, so I'm doing it very quick. I upload my photos. Again, these are not Hadoken images, but I'm going to just pick them. I pick 3 images. I upload. I could add captions if I would like. By clicking and adding the captions. I taught you that in the last tutorial. I can make links again. Remember, I can highlight and add links that might be required. I can take kids to different web pages. I always open in a new window. So we'll take them to studentsfortomorrow.net. Now you also, I forgot, you have to have http://www. You have to put the whole address in. The word is bold and highlighted. So that's basically what you do. Now, I'm going to publish this live. By publishing live, since I've already published my website, when I go to this page, it's going to automatically be there. Oh, there's my work. My links are live. I can go to the websites I said I wanted to go to. My pictures blow up. I didn't add captions, but they work like we said they would. But I don't have anything over here, all right? So let's go back to Weebly. Categories is really important. You need to add a category, so you go back and if you want to edit your post, you just put your cursor here and it says edit, and you click it, and it's going to change back to edit mode. And I'm going to add one, and I'm going to call this Hadoken. I'm going to add. And I want to add one that is called Start of School, because this was at the beginning of school, so that might help me remind it. And then I'm going to publish my changes. Now there was a mistake here that I'm going to have to point out. Do you see, there's Hadoken, because I had already done this before, but do you see the one I said start of school? It's not here. So if I were grading and I said, oh, you don't have a caption for this, there's no start of school, you'd lose those points. Even though, when you go back in and you look at this, it's right there. So what's going on? Why is it here and why is it not out on the web? Well, because when you click the publish live, it only publishes what's in this square, what the post was. This is part of the whole website. So you got to publish it. And when you publish the whole website and then go back out and look, you now see, hopefully, when I go to blog, the start of school's there. Where this becomes important as you do more and more and more blogs. If somebody in June wants to look at your Hadoken, they click this. It pulls up only the thing tagged with Hadoken. It's the only web or blog post you'll see. So that's the basics of setting up your blog. When it's time to do a new blog the next day in class, you say new post. And this one's going to be, let's say, about Digo, which we'll be learning about next week. D-I-G-G-O. D-I-G-O. That's it. And, you know, you might pull your stuff down. And now you publish live. And when you go look at it, your posts will appear. There's Digo. And then the other one's gone. If you click the blog link, there's Digo. And then the next blog will be right underneath it. So it's going to build like your daily assignment builds. Always pushing the old things down. And the newest thing will be at the top. So that's a real quick basic how do you do your blog, and I will show you that in class as well. Have a good day.